Hello. Hello. It's me. Hello, Alex. Hello, me. Hello, Isaac. Yeah, it was a good pizza. It was self-made. Thank you, Isaac, and thank you, Exapol, for the gift. For the supper, I mean. It was self-made pizza, and I put on top of it salami, zucchini, bell pepper, not paprika, because you guys call it bell pepper, onion, garlic, cheese. It was good. Can only recommend. Whenever choosing toppings, just choose whatever. Oh, and corn. Can recommend. It was good. Just take everything that you have. Hello, Yano. Hello. I had to update the game, so that one needed a bit as well. I just see okay. Why am I not? Did I move that far out of the thing? I did. I got just moved out all the way out of the frame. What I have is baked beans and green beans. I'm not sure if that would work on I mean, you wouldn't know until you tried. Then again, maybe not both of those. I don't know. I mean, baked beans would just be double baked beans, right? That sounds kind of illegal. I mean, I don't know. Like, unless you try, don't you, like, don't talk bad about it. Boom. Is the game. Hooray. I'm not 100% sure where we left off. I think we were close before we entered Dresden and had a big cutscene. So, let's see what we named the thing. Maybe Max Logistics and then into Dresden? Talk to Ghost Queen. I love science, but this hypothesis does need testing to be disproven, right? Does it not? I mean, we will not know how, like, baked and green beans on pizza would work. So, okay, let's max logistics. And then go into Dresden, have a cutscene, and then talk to Ghost Queen. That was, I guess, the plan of past Earth. So, hooray! Thank God I leave myself little breadcrumbs to tell myself what I plan to do. Crusade. Almost forgot how to play this game. We are... Oh, right. No, we can even just walk in, no? Yeah, we can just walk in. Yeah. Is anything going on that, like, we care about? I don't think so. Like, Harmony of Dreams, we done all the relics. Average morale, honestly, could be worse. Oh yeah, because we had to do, we had to do this thing. We had to do this. Yeah. Well, let's just see. We will just walk into Dresden. I think we're gonna have a big what's it called? Cutscene, and then we'll see. We'll see. Because I vaguely remember that has happened last time. And then I was like, nope. And just loaded. So let's see. Shall we? Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Any moment now. Ah, there we go. Our lovely, very not inviting looking lands. For some reason, we still have living soldiers. The gates of Dresden are open wide, and the army that came back from is standing before you. Hundreds of eyes are watching your triumphant return to your city. The streets of Dresden are cloaked in silence that is disturbed only by the cawing of birds lured by the smell of putrid flesh. The yawning doorways of abandoned houses make the facades look like grinning skulls. The undead army stands still, awaiting new orders. The crusaders who see their fallen comrades in your cohort helplessly ball their fists and whisper curses under their breath. The crusaders of Mendev watch you with fear and hatred, muttering through clenched teeth.
Welcome back, Commander. We heard the news. I can't believe Her Majesty's gone.
Yeah. Anivia finds it difficult to speak. Her pale face is devoid of emotion. She moves and talks like a clockwork automaton, and not a person. She's already heard about Irbeth's demise.
But that's just the latest name in the long, long list of your victims. This ain't a crusade anymore. It's senseless slaughter. The Knights of Mendev put up with you and the Queen's orders, but that's all over now. They're going back to Mendev to strengthen its borders, and I'm leaving with them.
I already saw we have a Lich one. Let's see, the options are, I'm sorry Irbeth is dead. Don't do anything stupid, we have a common enemy, and the final victory is close at hand. Or we can be evil. You run because you are afraid, but I will heal you and purge you of fear here and now. Or we can be good. The Knights of Mendev are cowardly wretches. I have no need of you. Crawl back to your city and thank me for letting you keep your worthless life. Nah. Part of me wants to find out if we can say this and then this. But no, we do not have time for pity. You run because you are afraid, but I will heal you and purge you of your fear here and now. You see the sparks of life twinkling in the bodies of the mortals who dared to rise against you, but you would give an order. You could give an order and watch them be ripped apart by the teeth and claws of the obedient undead. But why? With a wave of your hand, the flickering lights are snuffed out. Nistra resists until her final breath. Who's Nistra? A haughty, disdainful expression stays on her face, even after death. Who's Nistra? Nistra, Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. Who's that? Who is that? Something, Price of Knowledge? Nistra, leader of the Flaming Lance Order. Oh. Okay, apparently we found her in Winter Sun. The crazy elf you found in Winter. Apparently, yeah. I don't know why we talk about her suddenly.
So everything has been in vain. The victory over the world wound will plague Galarian with a calamity worse than demons. I am not going to wish you victory. You do not deserve it.
Sauciel's face twists in pain.
We will have this pain by sharing it. We will die together, my brother.
I am coming to.
Okay. Okay. The city square is littered with bodies, but you will not tolerate desertion even in death. And so you forcefully return the unworthy to their bodies, even before their flesh can grow cold. No soul shall leave to the outer sphere, where Pharasma's court awaits them in vain. The sightless eyes of the dead are turned towards you. Even a whisper would sound like thunder in the absolute silence of the square. I am pleased by your efforts, my servants. You are useful to me and will serve me again in the days to come. When the mortal defenders of Galarian failed, it was you, the dead, who stayed true to your oaths and managed to stem the tide. We reaped a glorious harvest in the name of our mistress, Death. We brought relief from the bonds of passion, fear and suffering to many. But our labor won't be complete until everybody is redeemed. No. So I think it is this one. When the mortal defenders of Galarian failed, it was you, the dead, who stayed true to your oaths and managed to stem the tide. The dead remain motionless, emblazoned on their rusty armor. The smudged crimson swords of the Inheritor looks like a stain of freshly The smudged crimson swords of the Inheritor look like stains of freshly spilled blood. This place is but an empty grave. Once my business here is concluded, I will abandon the world wound and go on a journey. Just like my mentor before me, I've lost interest in other people's wars, so I won't have any more need of you. After your victory, your service will end. I wish to remain here in Dresden, a place of solitude and seclusion, which is why I will instruct you to purge my realm of all the living once the demons are defeated. Demon or mortal, all will have to go or join the ranks of my servants. Oh, see, this is a more difficult question, a more difficult task. A place of solitude and seclusion. So one is being a secluded, stationary lich with just a realm of the dead. And the other is being a wandering lich. Hmm. I will abandon the world wound and go on a journey. Do we go on a journey? Honestly, I feel yes. Yes, I feel more like a journey. The dead greet the news of the imminent cessation of their existence with complete equanimity. Go and kill everyone whose blood still runs hot. Avenge your suffering. Avenge your death. Punish the living. Now go to sleep, my servants. Your tormented souls have earned a moment of respite. Slumber until I call for you once more. All hail Urgathoa. All hail death. May it be everywhere and with everyone. Sleep, my servants. Your tormented souls have earned a moment of respite. Slumber until I call for you once more. A wave of apathy washes over the undead warriors. Their hands fall listlessly. The angry gleam in their eyes fades. Peace descends upon them. The greatest gift you can possibly give. The storyteller appears behind you as if from nowhere. The ancient elf sounds tired, but there's not even a trace of fear in his voice. This day will be mentioned in every chronicle in Avestan. The day when Tar Bafon's name faded from memory and became a thing of the past. The day he was replaced by a new Lord of Death, one even more menacing than his predecessor. You have devastated this place and banished all life from here. But know that mortals will return after you leave. Sooner or later, explorers, adventurers, and marauders will come. Fear will command them to turn back, but they will stubbornly persevere and press on to witness the place where your dark journey began. That's okay. I wonder if I missed the window to... Oh, nope. Greyboar is still alive. Why did Socio and his brother die? What was that about? Greyboar looks as pleased as a cat that's brought a mouse to its owner. You know, Commander, I've just made a most curious discovery. I have a habit of walking around the fortress every once in a while to make sure it's secure. I keep an eye out for any weak spots or vulnerabilities. Well, that might have had something to do with them not being evil. Maybe, yeah. Maybe? Well, my last security check, I decided to inspect the warden's keys, and I found something on one of them. Greyboar produces a tiny ball of some yellowish substance, wax. The servants complained that this key had been sticking recently, and no wonder. Someone took a wax mold of this key and they didn't remove all the wax. Some of it probably got into the lock. But guess which door this key opens. I'll give you a hint. There's only one other copy of this key, and it's hanging from your belt, because it's the key to your personal chambers. It seems that someone wanted to get inside without permission. Either you have a mysterious admirer lying in ambush beside your bed, or you're being hunted by an assassin. They've managed to get quite close to their target, so they clearly have skills, even if they are a bit careless. What makes you so sure that we're dealing with an assassin? I did briefly consider the possibility that it could be a thieving servant. However, I doubt anyone in Dresden would be brave enough to rob you. Also, no one is alive in Dresden. The only other explanation is that someone wants you dead. Wax, a lock, my dad. What are you talking about, Greybore? It's simple. A key is placed in wax to make an exact imprint. Then the imprint is used to craft a working copy. It's quick and convenient. Most importantly, no one will notice that the key is missing because it only takes a few moments to make the imprint. There's only one downside to this approach. Wax is quite sticky, and it seems that the assassin was in a great hurry. They didn't have enough time to wipe off the key properly. And who's behind this attempt on my life? Unfortunately, I do not know the identity of the client, but the fact that your enemy found their way inside the fortress and managed to get this close to you makes me think that you are being hunted by a true professional. There's a high likelihood that there's a member of the guild. What do you think I should do? Graver smiles grimly. I think you should let your enemies try. The agents have already infiltrated our ranks, so it will be difficult to prevent an attack. They'll make an attempt on your life sooner or later. Don't let your guard down. Don't walk around unarmed. Don't stand near windows. Only eat fresh fruits and vegetables. And only drink spring water that has been collected by one of your most trusted allies. I doubt the assassin will wait long. The attempt on your life will likely happen on the first night you spent in your chambers. Keep your weapon at the ready, and I will, with your consent, stand guard outside your room without drawing attention. Do I have your permission? Wait, do undead need to eat? I feel this isn't really personalized for the mythic path. I would assume no. Guard my chambers. You've made the right decision. I'll find a good hiding place near your chambers. I don't want to scare anyone away. Arsino, Commander. Arsino greets you with a reserved nod. I have reports of a goblin tribe south of Dresden. It's rumors mostly, but sightings seem to be becoming more frequent. Goblins are a rare sight in the north of Avestan, so their presence so close to the Worldwound is worrying. You might want to look into this personally. Oh, so this should be the DLC, I think, that I activated last time. Why do goblins worry you? Goblin armies are like a plague. They destroy and despoil everything in their path, and most of them worship Lamashtu, so there could be cultists among them. I will deal with the situation. Thank you for your report. I will mark the goblin camps on your map. Hooray! Ooh, oh. Commander, the scouts could be, I don't recall any goblin quest. Yeah, I think because I think the DLC that is like the Field of Mystria or whatever, one, it's the crossover thing. If I remember correctly, I've seen bits, like very tiny bits of it, and I think they fight against goblins. Commander, the scouts have brought troubling news. Kuramzadi has been spotted near Threshold. He's gathering, no, not an army, but a horde, the likes of which we've never seen. All those victories you had over him were an affront to the Abyss. The general the demons were most proud of, the one they revered, lost to some mortal, and the very thought of it enrages them. Now those who call themselves the champions of the Abyss are converging under his banner, the most wicked, brutal, and dangerous demonic warriors. We're not facing another skirmish, but a decisive battle. It will determine which of you deserves the title of the greatest military leader in this war. Captain Oden's eyes, despite his usually impassive demeanor, now gleam frantically. But Kuramzadi is not the only one with powerful allies. Your victories have elevated your authority to such heights that the best warriors of Golorion would consider it an honor to stand alongside you in this battle. Why don't we send an official offer of military cooperation to Muldoon? The Imperial Army is strong and disciplined, and could be of great use to us.
I would suggest contacting the Esoterium Lodge. It's a private and rather powerful Chelaxian group of wizards from Corentin. Their members have combat experience. They are skilled spellcasters, and I know how we can secure their support.
After a brief, sly grin, Greybor puts on an innocent look and says, "If you want to get yourself some intrepid allies who know a thing or two about killing monsters, ask the Dragon Slayers. Sure, we're not at war with dragons here, but if the monster is big, scaly, and breathes fire, what difference does it make?"
Shifters are as rare as hen's teeth these days. But even so, they haven't died out on Golorion. We sent out dispatches to our old allies in the lands where the ancient ways have not yet been forgotten. And I got an answer. They live. My brothers and sisters in faith who carry the power of wild beasts within them are alive. Call them, and they will come.
I mean, okay, interesting. 1 second. Who are these champions of the abyss? A pack of the most vicious and skillful slayers of mortals one could imagine. Many demons see Golorion as their hunting grounds. They boast about how many mortals they've killed, how many raids they've been in. How many prisoners they've captured. The very idea that a bunch of Golorians keep defeating a renowned general of the Abyss is anathema to them. Kuramzadi summons them to join his retaliatory force. They all serve different demon lords, have different goals, and rarely see eye to eye. They have only two things in common. They are excellent and fearsome fighters, and they are all eager to teach mortals a lesson in obedience. Why can't we accept help from all who offer it? These are warriors and armies who take pride in their stature and invincibility. To be the ones who aided the legendary commander of the Mandavian Crusaders would bring them esteem. But to be just one of many would bring humiliation. Alas, they are not driven by desire to save Golorion, but by ambition and their faith in you, and by their own pride. I want to hear the opinions of my advisors. Everyone looks at you. Reggio, tell me about the Esoterium Lodge.
They are based in Corentin, in southern Cheliax. The organization strictly follows the ideology of hell, and primarily consists of former and active officers of the Cheliaxian Navy, given that Corentin is simultaneously a key trading port and a military foothold. Against Garun's expansion, the Lodge possesses substantial resources and does not shy away from military action. I'm aware that the Esoterium have been amassing their forces lately, seeking out talented spellcasters and training them in military and magical arts. We could convince them to use this might in our war. My brothers from the Order of the Chain hold some sway in Corentin, and could serve as brokers in our negotiations. Greybor, did I miss something, or are we now fighting dragons, not demons? No, but the monsters that oppose us are just as mighty and immense. Why not make use of it? Dragonslayers are a unique class of killer, given that their enemies are unbelievably powerful and every hunt could become their last. They can be quite conceited and won't enter just anybody's service, but your fame will certainly impress them. Dragonslayers know how to handle a massive, deadly opponent, but I bet ours won't be ready for what they have in store. Dragonslayers do indeed live every day like it's the last. I've encountered them myself and can say with confidence that every one of them is a daredevil unable to envision a life without risk. The Crusade can find more worthy allies. Ulrich, tell me more about your fellow shifters. Shifters are akin to druids, only our art is much more ancient. It's not just older than spells and runes. It might even be older than speech itself. Glorian has forgotten the primordial mystery of talons and fangs. But there are some who remember, in the depth of the Verdurian forest, on the frozen peaks of the realm of the Mammoth Lords, amidst the hills of the hold of Belkson, they are not Sicorian. But they are children of nature as am I. And they have a hatred of the Oglands that turned a flourishing land into the world wound. In other words, a crowd of disorganized barbarians from every corner of Avestan. What good will it do to bring a horde of unwashed savages down upon us all? How will Mothuni warriors help us, Captain Odan? Over the years that Mothun has spent expanding their borders, their army has gained a respectable amount of combat experience. Since the ambitions of the young state has to be backed with serious military power, they formed a national army, mostly made up of members of their underclass, immigrants and even wild races like hobgoblins and nagas. To make such a motley horde into a real army, their officers created a system of absolute uniformity regarding equipment, tactics and training. They enforce iron discipline, fearlessness and complete subordination to commanding officers. Mothun is greedy and ambitious. Before you know it, they'll see themselves not as allies but as friendly interventionists with a stronger claim to the lands they've reclaimed from the demons than Mendev. And we'll have another war. Everything is clear. So, we can get hardened. Every hardened veteran becomes an arcanist. Who can do magic? I don't even know if I have a single hardened veteran. Maybe? Ooh. Wait. No. Hall of Champion. Okay. Send generous gifts to the Dragonslayer Guild. Makes them Dragonslayers. Penalty. They are ranged. That's good at least. That's also good. Ulrich, the Shifters. They can become... Okay. They are melees, but with like 3 forms. Okay. And then Mothun for troops. Honor Guard. Long Spear. Shield Wall. Heroic Gate. Okay. Lawful good though. These are lawful neutral. These are probably I was gonna say chaotic neutral. They don't sound like they give a shit. And these are neutral. So we have 2 spellcasters. No, we have 3 spellcasters. We have the Liches. We have the sorceress,
And then we have the spellcasters from the Hell Knights. I forgot their name. So do we need another spellcaster, or do we take the range dudes? I think we can take the range dudes against grand tier units. So they only deal more damage against grand tier units, though. These guys, they have Cone of Cold, though. I don't need Cone of Cold. Magic Missile is good. Oh my god, an Earthy stream. Hello, live. Hello, hello, yeah. Here's a me stream. How you doing? I think I take the Dragon Slayers, though. And make sure the scribes attach a list of all the monsters the commander has slain, personally. Dragon Slayers are always hungry for glory. Jump at the chance to fight shoulder to shoulder with such a famous and deadly figure. You probably don't need anything because they are... Yeah. Well, I'm seated and gonna enjoy it then. That's nice to hear. We could certainly use new allies. The most gruesome battle in the history of the Crusades awaits us. Either we will prevail over Kuramzadi or the abyss itself, or we will fall defending Golorion to the last. Commander, I have a request. Captain Oden stops short, looks around the room frowningly, then shakes his head. Though this isn't the time to make it. When you have a spare minute, please come and find me. I would like to discuss something very important to me. Something very personal. I would be grateful if we could talk before our armies set out to battle the champions of the abyss. Okay, well, we can do that. Let's go! It's done, Commander. The most difficult moment demanded that we make the most difficult decision that we did, and we did. The first requisitions have been made, the warehouses have been resupplied, the soldiers have their weapons and food. The people curse our names, of course, call us the new fellows of the crusade, except they're back home and we're on the front lines. They couldn't see that we were hanging by a thread. They can't understand that we had to act the way we did. History will absolve us, Commander. Because this crisis has taught us to use resources sparingly, we've even ended up with a certain surplus of funds. I propose we use them to build a majestic cathedral. You know, we have a few sins in our on our conscience. If praying for forgiveness doesn't work, maybe buying it will. Forget it! Let's celebrate instead. I say we use the spare money to build ourselves one hell of a palace. A real commander's residence. With peacocks. We're still at war here. All resources must go towards fortifying our defenses. We should construct the kind of fortress that would deter anyone from even thinking about attacking Dresden. Do we have any other choice? Furrowing her brow grimly, Dorgelinda says with determination, the end justifies any means. We're fighting for this world and I don't care what it thinks of us. We'll save it by force if we have to. Do they really call us the fellows out loud? I'm afraid so. But what can we do about it if it was the only way to win? Don't listen to them, Commander. They're the words of people back home who owe you their lives. Linda listens, gives you a crooked smile. You can court-martial me after the war if you want, but for now we must snatch victory from the jaws of our enemy at any cost, and by any means necessary. I want to hear what my advisors have to say. We are at your service, Commander. Well, just what do you need? What do we need a palace for? Yeah, what do we need a palace for? Wolf goggles at you. What do you mean, what for? To live a life befitting people of your status, without getting soaked to the bone in a tattered tent, without shivering in the cathedral's drafts. Something with a little class, you know?
with servants, a marble bathroom, a warm privy. I'm a veteran of the crusade. Can I have a few small pleasures in life? A palace. In the middle of war, Wojif. There's a certain difference between your sob stories about your rough childhood, which, however, we aristocrats who've been eating of gold plates our whole life could never understand, and the shameless depravity you've just offered us. The crusade is not a shop you can squeeze every now and again for some quick coin. If I hear any more suggestions to splurge at the expense of this holy cause, I'll take you into a nice, warm bathroom or privy, and I'll drown you. Lan, do you think we can surpass Dresden's fortifications? We can certainly reinforce it and make some improvements. And we'll place another stronghold inside the existing fortress. Well, that's even more secure. We collected the money to support the war effort, didn't we? So, that's what it should be used for. Otherwise, it was just shameless extortion. The war is nearing its end. We're on the offensive. I doubt we'll have to defend Dresden again. It is our enemy who should be preparing their defenses. I thought you weren't particularly religious. Why do you think we should build a cathedral? Right you are, Commander. I've never been pious, but my reasoning is purely pragmatic. If you want to placate the people, you build a temple. The priests get their gold, the gods get their prayers, and the people will quickly forget. They've been robbed and convinced themselves they donated the gold to a holy cause of their own volition. What? We've just been handed this gift on a platter and you want to give it all to the gods? Aren't you spoiling him a little? You know what? They can shove it. Don't listen to her, Chief. Just get something for yourself for a change. I understand. Well, Woljif, we will not build this, but a palace increase finance, material, and energy point by 25%. Okay. Land, we build a mighty fortress. Stronghold increase recruitment growth for trainable units by 25%. Only one stronghold can be built in total. Or we will build a cathedral. Provides all units with a plus 15 bonus to hit points, a plus 3 bonus to attack and AC, and a plus 10 bonus to damage against demon units. Honestly, this one is the best, but we don't give a shit because we will not have to fight and we will win pretty much every fight there is unless we get caught off guard. And then we just load and do it again. So we will get the trainable units, I guess, because I do not want to side with Woljif. We'll build a mighty fortress and man the walls with loyal sentinels. It would be great if we never had to make use of it, but something tells me we'll see the enemy outside the walls before the final advance. Commander, thank you for everything you've done. Your methods have been irregular, cruel at times, and, let's face it, not strictly legal on occasion. But they did the job. You've done it. You've prevented this crusade from choking in the news of this crisis, and you've organized logistics we can rely on in the final battle. Huh? I never thought you and me would be so slick at dealing with serious business like this. The two of us have pretty much saved the whole crusade from certain doom. I'm proud of us. Well, we knew this wasn't going to be easy. It takes nerves and a heart of steel to be a good chief. You've proven that you have them. Because the people who depend on you are still alive. That's what matters. The logistics service will continue its work, but I don't think we'll ever have to call another meeting of this council. Congratulations. Commander, your logistics are more solid than ever. Now you only have one concern. The front line. Their offensive. Victory. Hooray! Hooray!
we? Okay, let's go meet our friend. What's this? Bud McGee. Let's save first and foremost, so we don't have to do all the talking again. Okay, well, I was gonna say the saving takes a bit. Oh, hey, look, it's everyone that's dead. Hey, look, it's my loot. Isn't that nice? I used Trevor once, I think. Maybe? Didn't I erase them again? Let's see. Are we missing anything? Queenie! A thunder caller. Unholy necrotic heavy crossbow. Hello, lovely. Level 15 thundercaller. A thundercaller were like, what, clerics, I think, right? She was like... Oh, bard. The fuck, she's a bard? I guess, I mean, she has 23 charisma. Thunder... Not what I was expecting at all. Okay. Jeez, I don't know what they can do. What the fuck? What kind of equipment do you give them? Let's see. Let's look for a weapon. Do I have, like... Wait. So she has spell focus. She's also an enchantment person. Spell pen, greater spell pen, improved initiative, dodge. Is her build any good? Let's see. Point blank shot, precise shot at level 15. Lingering performance. I mean, she's a bard, so it looks okay, honestly. It doesn't look bad. It actually looks decent. Just based on the feats, this is a bard build. Like, go before most other people. Her dex is like decent, is like okay, I guess. Like she has focus enchantment. Wait, she's a bard, doesn't that mean... Wait, do they not... Wait, do bards not gain freaking hilarious laughter? Hideous laughter, I mean? What the fuck? What the... Wait, is that not a bard spell? Hideous laughter is the bard spell, isn't it? The thing is more, what kind of enchantment spells does she... Okay, Song of Discord, I guess. Cloak of Dreams is... personal. So far... Well, hold monster, dominate person, okay. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. She has haste, which is always good. Crushing despair, yeah. I mean, it checks out, honestly. Like, it's not bad, I would say. And due to her becoming undead, her, like, hit points grew quite a bit. I would say that she's, like, good build. I don't know what the fuck a Thunder Caller does. Apparently called Thunder. Which... interesting... choice. I don't quite get why, but like honestly, that's in my opinion the like least problem. I honestly don't know. Iron Guts. Okay, her weapon focus is heavy crossbows. Well, she can stay, yeah. So she got Uncanny Observer Uncanny dodge. Okay, sure. Heavy crossbow, weapon focus, iron guts. Honestly, iron guts is like the most probably useless that she has. But aside from that, yeah, I'd say she has a decent build. The performance unleash a deafening purr of thunder, blasting an area in a 10-foot range with a tremendous cacophony. Every creature in the area must sonic damage. Avoid being stunned. Okay. Cause one enemy to die from joy or sorrow. Be affected must be able to see or hear the bard. Okay. I mean, honestly, I just want to see one thing. So she can stay being a thundercaller. Yeah, become more charismatic, that's okay. This is also all okay. Again, wait, no, you don't need this shit. You can be this. That's okay. But like, why? What? She doesn't even get a bonus, and somehow this is still because she's bound of the land. Here, no religion needed. Here, increase your. Do we need any of this with her? She's not gonna be the highest. Well, she could be the highest probably at some point, but like. Nah, we're persuasion. We don't need her for persuasion. Never mind, actually. She can stay a smart person. I wanted to see with like spells. Isn't I'm confused. Let's go with this. Why is hideous laughter not a bard spell? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Wave of ecstasy. What is that? What is that? Avoid being nauseated for a round. Okay. Sure. Oh, she's now lawful evil. Hooray! Level 3, but like, it's level 1, isn't it? Does she ever gain another level 1 spell? No, she doesn't. What the fuck? When did she gain her last level? She gained her last level 1 spell like a while ago. I would have wanted her to have... Yeah. Can I not with her go like... Laughter? Because it is even an enchantment spell, come on. What the heck? Now they're trolling. They give me an enchantment bard. Can you MC into Lorma? Right, that's how we can give it to her. Maybe. You're smart. Not right now. Oh, she's missing. Ooh. She's missing. Just barely. I think we can, just barely. We need to give her a skill focus now, and then a meta magic. Let's see if we can make that. This, I guess. Sure, you do get to have persuasion as well. Okay, we said she needs to have a skill focus. We ignore, let's give her persistent spell. Because honestly, I like persistent. Persistence is nice. We could also give her technical, like, either it's oh no, wait. Either it's... Should we go persistent? We could give her selective or piercing. But honestly, I think I would prefer persistent. Yeah, I'll just go persistent. Third level... mass feather step? I guess. I can give her the light poison. Feather step, there we go. Overwhelming presence. Yes, please. Thank you. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. We can give it... Oh, technically, we can give her 2 levels of Lore Master. Does the second level of Lore Master give anything? The lore skill, but like she has that basically, so we only need 1 level. And we're only missing out on the deadly performance, which is fine, honestly. Anyways, yes, this. Do we... Oh, that means we can give her 2 things. Or we give her 1 of these, but honestly, I don't care about the... Like, she's supposed to cast spells and, like, do shit like that, and not shoot, necessarily. So, she gains knowledge... Which one is she best at? Can I go Knowledge World? I think Knowledge World goes to just any... World or Arcana. And she's best in Nature. Boo. Okay. I guess I go fuck myself then. I don't know. World. Sure. Sometimes this game's like, oh, fuck you. Wave of Ecstasy. Okay, now we could give her Lore Master already, but we want to give her this feat just because then level 20 will be Lore Master. What do we give her here? Actually, she doesn't need any of this stuff. Let's see, is there any... Oh, what's that? By singing out the proceed... Whenever you're using bardic performance to affect your allies, they deal an additional... Ooh, this is nice. What's that? Whenever you cast a spell that is 1st level or higher while you're maintaining, you restore 1 round of... Also nice. Or we give her selective spell. Which I think I was considering anyways. So how about that? How about we give her selective spells so she can do stuff like what is it? Like just Wave of Ecstasy into our dudes. And to be fair, that one is... Does she have many things? There's like also... Well, Shout technically hits my dudes. It would be like 1, 2 spells so far. This is evocation, so we like confusion, I guess. Honestly, just for confusion, no? I think mostly for confusion and then like Wave of Ecstasy and what was it, Shout? It would be for like 3 spells. I do like this one. 1d6 sonic damage. Unaffected allies by the bardic performance. That is neat. That is neat, isn't it? Wait, and we do not need selective spell. We do not need selective spell if we mainly want to make people laugh. No? Yeah. I think we don't need selective spell. We can do stuff like heighten, right, for more, but like I think that's overkill, really. And again, maybe not. Just give her heighten. For that extra spell DC. Because like one extra D6 is, I don't think that necessary. And the fight won't last long enough for this. Yeah, I think I'll go with heighten. Mind fog. Ooh, do we go mind fog or do we go mass cacophonous call? What is that? Make hard, concentrate, gain nauseated Hey, if it felt so, okay. Nauseated. And nauseated basically means you cannot do jack shit. Yeah. This one is just mass that. Yeah, I think that one is. Then again, this one into... You know what? I think I'll go for this. Is not affected. Yes. Yes, I'll go for this. Now last level, Lore Master. Increase your, I don't know, charisma, I guess. Some more charisma. Bard. We want to give you a wizard spell as a bard. We want to give you laugh, hideous laughter. Thank you very much. We got it. Honestly, probably something like Dimension Door. And then here... Maybe just Eagle Splendor? Each time the subject makes an attack... Okay. Sure, Eagle Splendor. Make us more pretty. Da 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 da. And we will need to take her out to give her mythic levels. Checks out, I think. Okay. I think the dude we should talk with is here, yes. Hello. Hello, Odan. Speak with me. Odan looks paler than usual. His voice trembles nervously. Commander, now that our troops are in excellent shape and ready for action, I request to be sent to the front lines to serve as a field officer. Why do you want that? Odan clenches his fists in desperation, a dramatic show of emotion for the anomaly imperturbable
imperturbable captain. I've been preparing for this battle for decades. My duty to my fallen comrades forbids me from hiding behind others. After a pause, he adds in a heavy voice, I'm tired of living under the weight of my sins. Perhaps in battle I can free myself of the burden. Are you sure you can handle going back to the front lines? All 200 of my dead brothers and sisters are waiting for me to do my duty. I will not allow myself to stumble under their gaze. I will let you go. Fight valiantly. Oh, I can recruit him. Okay. Or I give myself experience points that I don't need anymore. Yeah, sure. Off you go then. Odan postures becomes somehow even straighter. Thank you, Commander. I will leave for the front lines at once. Bye. Okay. Good talk. Let's talk to this nerd. Hello. I found some pages for you. I found a page that might interest you. Thank you. If you find more pages like this, please bring them to me. Maybe by putting them together, I will be able to lift the veil on the mysteries surrounding my stories. Okay. Can I do the last? I can just give him the mask again and again. Oh, of the most worthy. See if you can find out anything about this mask. The storyteller touches the mask reluctantly, and his eyebrows... You really have to wonder why they thought that another general would be a suitable reward at this stage of the game. Yeah, or 15,000 XP in the other... Like, what? If you're at this point, what is 15,000 XP in, like, any of the, like, crusade stats? And his eyebrows immediately shoot up. I see darkness. Cold, endless, hiding numerous secrets. I feel someone's presence in this darkness. Someone is waiting for me there. And this mask is a torch designed to pierce the darkness and reveal age-old secrets. Just put it on and... The elf brings the mask to his face, but suddenly stops. And still, sense deceit. It's as if, by agreeing to wear this mask, I will learn much, but will lose just as much. I have no idea what this mask is, or whom it was intended. Or for whom it was intended, and yet somehow it looks remarkably familiar to me. The storyteller frowns, weighing the mask in his hand one last time before shrugging and returning it to you. Okay, I do not have the stuff or the boots. Hey, so I bring word from Kinney, your friend. His soul was being held by Reshkagal all these millennia, but I helped him break free. He asked me to tell you that the warmed, spiced wine you used to share in the tower was the best wine he drank in his life. The storyteller flinches. Kinney, my friend, after all this time I never expected to hear your name, to hear words from you. What I wonder especially about Odan, or whatever his name is, as a general, is he doesn't strike me as a spellcaster general, so he's probably not even good, or not actually good. I didn't think this would still matter to me after so many years. And yet I am glad, touched, saddened. I cannot make sense of what I'm feeling. You remember the wine? We oftentimes sat there on the Tau's balcony. I lets out a sigh, then smouts. I apologize, but I'm not willing to continue this discussion. This is too personal. But I thank you for helping Kinney find peace.
Bye. Okay. Do we have any other quest in here? So we have to check the goblin camp, that's outside. With the price of loyalty, get ready for the imminent attempt. That's a companion quest. We have Champions of the Abyss, Karamzadi, we get to slap his face. This one, I don't know where I'm supposed to find this shit. Yeah, and I must have missed a bajillion pages because I don't know where I'm supposed to find any more. I would have said that I've been everywhere, but apparently not. Okay, should we just sleep so that we can do this stuff with Grey War? Let's save. I think you've done most of the base game content. Yeah, I think so too. Okay, let's just rest, see who tries to murder us, see if it's Grey Boar. It's not Grey Boar. Mate, we literally...
He couldn't sneak out of his chambers past me.
Yeah, we totally aren't as powerful spellcaster or anything.
Our victory is certain.
And here's the unwelcome intruder. Really? Oh my god. Hey. So... I never used this. Just, I mean, if it works, right? Gotta try it at some point. The assassin lies on the floor, spluttering and gasping for breath. No, he very much is absolutely dead. I cast that spell. He is not gasping. He reaches out feebly for his sword, but to no avail. Nothing personal, my dear colleague. Lie still. Don't do anything stupid. We'll let you die with dignity. He is dead. He is absolutely dead. Don't execute him yet, Commander. This assassin could prove useful. He might be a valuable source of information. What kind of information? The name of his client, for example. But even if he does not know the identity of his employer, he will still know other things that can help us. He will certainly have information about his accomplices, and he can tell us where he was supposed to meet them to get paid.
Are you ready to answer my questions, assassin? Piss off. Shouldn't have said that. No, I'll have to make you bleed. A pity. I'm wearing my new gloves today, but I don't want to ruin them. Ooh, do we want to do stuff? We're not good enough. Just everyone is being pulled in for this, apparently. So, I don't know how... God, it's been so long. I'm horrible with names. I don't know how the one person got like plus 50 diplomacy halfway through the game. I don't know. Like, it must be mythic skill focus or something as well, because I don't know where the plus 50... I guess with items? Maybe? Greybor. Make him talk. Greybor puts on a pair of brass knuckles covered in gruesome looking spikes. He clenches his massive fists, and the prisoner goes pale with fear. Greybor paces around him slowly. I have to warn you. This is really going to hurt. The assassin looks terrified. Please, don't. I was just doing my job. Yes, and so am I. Greybor hits the assassin squarely in the jaw with one swift, practiced motion. That's how you... You will not... What? Don't punch him in the face. That way you will not be able to talk. The spikes tear into the prisoner's skin, ripping it to shreds. But Greybor ignores his muffled screams. He continues to beat the prisoner with a series of steady, methodical blows. Like a cook, tenderizing a thick slab of meat. Bang, bang, bang. That's not a brass knuckle, dude. That's an axe. Stop. I'll tell you everything. The words come out in a scream. The man is howling like some kind of wild animal. His cold-hearted killer has been reduced to tears. The pain has made him sobbing, sniveling mess. Who are you? I'm Lockster Dowley from Gault. I joined the Crusaders 8 years ago, but I used to be an investigator. I lived in Gault. I served the Cabinet of Skulls, our nation's ruling council. I hunted down our enemies, plutocrats, foreign spies, traitors of the revolution. I served my homeland as best as I could. Then there was a coup. Citizen Goes seized control of Gault. That scoundrel formed the Revolutionary Council and accused the old regime of betraying the nation. They began to hunt down people like me. Well, the Grey Gardeners found me. They were the official guard of the Galton Revolution. And its most bloodthirsty executioner. They said if I confessed publicly and told everyone about the crimes committed by the Cabinet of Skulls, they would spare my life. If I refused, I would be executed. Along with my family. They were good at their job, those pigs. I could either rot in prison or sentence my family to death, so I signed everything they asked for me. They locked me up in the dungeons, but then someone made me an offer. I don't know who they were, but they must have had important connection among Gault politician and social elite. They told me they would give me my freedom if I worked for them. They didn't tell me the exact nature of the work, but I could guess.
if they wanted me, it probably meant they needed someone to do their dirty work. The assassin chuckled grimly. I agreed the next day, and I was sent to Mendev under escort. The official story was the nation had granted me a chance to atone for my crimes, and that I would have the right to return to my homeland after 20 years of exemplary service. My employers have only reached out to me twice since then. The first time I had to take care of an overly eager inquisitor in Canabris who was poking around the Tower of Estrad, and the second time I received an order to kill you. Greybor chuckled appreciatively. They clearly know how to recruit and manage a large network of agents. They found an expert, rescued him from the deadly dungeons of God. They placed him in Mendev, undercover until they needed him. And they've only used him twice in 8 years. They must have plenty of other agents at their disposal. Why did you try to kill me? He just told us. But, okay. I received a letter. I was... Hello, Exapo. Hello. Jesus Christ, that's so long. Jeez. Thank you so much. Honestly, it's much appreciated. I hope you've been well. I was promised a large amount of gold for your head. The assassin loses his composure. You can hear the rising panic in his voice. And I have family back in Gaul. Do you know what it's like living in fear that you'll be taken away? You never know when they'll come for you. Anyone can be accused of treachery against the revolution, associating with the nation's enemy, or having disloyal thoughts. Thank you, Exapol. Thank you. Really means a lot. That's very kind of you. Associating with I wanted to get out of there. I wanted a peaceful place to live, so I agreed. Yes, it was for the money. So what if you disapprove? I don't care. It was me? Twitch is lying. Sure. Sure, Twitch is lying. Who did you get? How did you get into my chambers? The assassin scoffs. I've done things like this before, you know. This place is designed to keep out invading armies, but a single skilled assassin can slip through easily. I studied the patrol routes, stuck to the shadows, and the guards were none the wiser. Who hired you? I don't know. I was contacted anonymously. I was instructed to destroy the letter upon receiving them. The only names they gave me were the names of my victims. After you killed me, were you supposed to meet them in a specific location to get paid? Yes, at a place on the high road that leads west from Dresden. It's called the Dry Crossroads. It's a quiet, inconspicuous spot. Everyone nods. I know the place. We need to flush them out of hiding and finish off the remaining assassins. And it should probably be just the two of us, Commander. The more people we bring with us, the less chance we have of taking them by surprise. Gribor stares coldly at the captured assassin. His voice is like steel. We don't need this one anymore. I hereby sentence you to death. You end the life of this traitorous scoundrel with one swift, clean blow. Sleep! Hooray! Hearty meal, sure. We don't need much more. Okay, they were talking. I love how they talk. But it doesn't like like for some reason those things aren't like freaking voice acted, so I'm always like, what is happening? Why do I see the overview of like the characters? Okay, so we have two things. One is a date with Greybor, where we just hang out and murder some nerds. And I guess then another, which is to go kill some gnoblins. Should we... We have a thing... Oh god, well, I guess I first have to give Greybor levels. I got a weapon for him. Like, specifically for him. It should be an axe. There we go. Peacemaker, right? So, this one? Yeah. Do we have... Hand axe. Do I have another +5? Greater Frost Dragon Bane hand axe. I mean, honestly, sounds better than one that randomly uses fucking Cone of Cold randomly. Dragon Bane. I mean, deals more damage against dragons. Yeah, sure. We will definitely fight a lot of dragons. Wandering Con Man. Wait, what? Okay, sure. You're doing great. I'm a bit surprised that there isn't any Aru quest. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I need to talk with her? But we kind of corrupted her. So maybe that's why? So, what is that? Improved Quarry is a free action. That's good. Boop, boop, boop. Perception. Yes, please. What is that? That is 200 or one hand weapon. No, he doesn't. He has 2 weapons. Oh my god. He got lunge. I forgot that I gave him lunge for some reason. Can give him critical focus. We can give him improved critical with the hand axe. Can I? I can. I mean, yeah, please. Why not? Just crit more often, I guess. And now he gets a Slayer talent. Huzzah! And more studied target and Master Slayer. Okay, basically save or die, yeah. Gain more strength, I guess. Boop, boop, boop. Nope, boop. What do we give him? What is that? Whenever the rogue damages a creature with one of her sneak attacks, it deals 1 con damage. Crippling strike, opportunist, blinding strike. Ooh. I mean, maybe. Hunter surprise. Jump up, mystery seeker. Honestly, maybe just blinding strike. Why not? Why not? Might as well, right? Okay. And then we can give him 1 mythic ability. I did give him flaw. Okay, yeah. Guess that makes sense. Let's see. What do we give him? Range. Let's see. Does he have the basic stuff? He has Last Stand, he has Rupture Restraints, he has a lot of stuff, yeah. Ranged. He even has freaking Dimensional Retribution. We could give him this. Thundering Blows. Might as well, right? Yeah. Might as well. Yeah, I think so. Nothing else makes sense that he has. But let's give him Ascendant Elementals. Cold. Just so that his weapon deals extra cold damage. Okay, sure. Should we see if Aru wants to talk with us? Should we just check whether or not she wants to talk with us? Let's just have a check. I mean, she is right around the corner, so might as well, right? Maybe I just need to check in with her.
I know the way.
Hello. Hello. Nope. I can just ask her if she wants to fuck or to leave. Okay, sure. Those are options. To fuck. To copulate. To dance the tango. No, I mean, I think that's explicitly not, because she is kind of a... I'm quite sure she can control when that would happen, but also she's a demon and I'm undead. So I don't think that would ever work. I have so much crap, what the fuck? I have 6 rings of luck. Jesus Christ, when did I get all of this crap? Quite frankly. Jeez. I need this, or this, or this. Tower shield +1, what the sh... I wish I could say here, also, please, everything +1, she's a demon, and I am an undead. What a love story. Yeah. She was a skater boy. I say, see you later, boy, or something. I don't think he has anything of interest. Ever. Just give me some money. Okay, you know what? What kind of... You have +5 ones. Yeah, you have the deep rip and the soft cut. We do have these weird things here. Do we have interesting daggers? We have more than one interesting +5 dagger. I might consider it. So we do have 2 +5 daggers. This is caustic, giving it acid damage. Also very Dark Souls 1-esque, the game where a demon also meant hot spider woman and not just ugly fat stone thingies. I need to continue freaking my run in Dark Souls. I don't know if this is worth it. Because this one deals additional 2d6 plus strength modifier. So this is 2d6 extra slashing damage. I don't think this is worth it. At all. Huh? What the fuck? Okay, so here, take Lethal Conductor, and then also please take this, the Caustic one. Thank you. Now these are weapons you should have at the end game. Anyways, I kind of wanted to give her some stuff. Here, how about you gain... Do I have a cross... I do not have a single crossbow? Excuse me? Okay, well at least she starts... Wait, did I sell one at some point? Hey, do you have a crossbow? None that is interesting enough. Let's see, who could I else have sold it to? Hey, do you have a crossbow? Doesn't look like it. A fire starter, which is a +3 one at least. Oh no, yeah, +3 flaming crossbow grants +4 initiative rolls. Honestly, not even bad. You know what? Here, I traded against 8 falchions. Not enough. How about I add a bardage? The sickle, this dagger. Okay, and then you give me 25,000. Sounds good. Seems like a fair deal. Exotic weapon provider. Yeah, how about we go here? Hello. Maybe I sold something to you? Cross... No. Okay. Did I sell something to you? Show me your wares. He does have axiomatic bleed, heavy crossbow +5. So that one is not bad at least. Might as well, but then again, like, the one that I just bought gives her plus initiative, so might as well give her that one, right? Here, you wanna have... Where is it? I wanna have this one instead? Now, look at you. We have leather armor +5. We can do better. We can do better, probably. I would assume. Also, let's see. Let's first give you Lord Master Robe. Yeah, because that does stuff. And then we give you an armor. This is less armor, somehow. What about this? Light is also less. It's also not good. This one is 1 less. Immune to elemental damage for the first 3 rounds. Okay, well, that's not bad. Stealth, whenever the wearer loses invisibility, it becomes blurred. +5 ranged touch attacks. You do not do that. Look at that. Air resistance +5. You still gain your max stacks. Resistance to acid. It's not bad, is it? Here, take this. There we go. Now, let's give you something for your pretty hat. We could give you this one, right? we could give her. Oh no, cannot be equipped. Okay, can only be equipped by the player character. We can give her this, but like I don't know why I would give her this. I do not need. She doesn't need wisdom. Do I not have? Oh, there, alluring charisma. There we go. And there we go. Natural armor. Of haste spell for 1 2d. Okay. Natural armor +4. Agile Fists, Hidden Horrors. Wait, didn't we have one that was like... Laugh? No. I think I sold it. Because they waited with giving me a bard till all the way at the end after I sold all my bard shit. Which... quite fucked up. In speed. In speed. Is that something? Whenever the wearer of the cloak channels energy to harm? No. No. Bard? No. I mean, we can give this to her, but... honestly, I'm not gonna deal with this now. We'll just leave for the moment. We'll just deal with some... first with some assassins and then with some dudes. So we're gonna kick everyone but him. Is it weird that I stopped giving a shit what like is supposed to be really dangerous or something? Because I feel it's really not anymore, not much. So dry crossroads. I assume this is there. And then the other thing is like, yeah, Morbid Ridge, check the Goblin Camp out. Is all the way over there. Okay. Well, we first go here. Hello? Enter. Let's go! Hooray! Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Yay! Oh, I clicked. Oh, Bono, what are you doing over there? Well, what do you say? The two of us should go on from here. Commander, if we descend into a crowd, we'll scare them off. You know what they say about overconfidence? I know, right? It always only goes right.
Focus on the goal.
I mean, we still will buff, right? Like, that's not it. We do not have any animals with us. La 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 la. Alright, so that's all the buffs that I can do with just my character. Let's go.
That is not far.
We kind of want to ambush them, so maybe we should go to the side, right? Nope, never mind. Never mind. We have to just walk in. Oh, hey, look.
Someone's coming. One of ours, I think. No, it's not. Oh, the commander is here. To arms.
I don't know why he's also apparently a demon. Oh, Horzala. This is the first time you have seen Horzala in person. She looks at you in surprise, and you can sense her displeasure.
What are you doing here?
Oh. Were you expecting someone else? Well then, you should have hired someone more competent. That pathetic fool didn't stand a chance. He did indeed not.
Ah, you're right. I need the services of a professional. If you kill this mortal, I'll grant you a place in my guild.
To the abyss with you. I'll keep my word. To count on Gravor's sincere loyalty, a person must be an equal skilled killer who shares his cynical views on life, placing a low price on the lives of others, but prizing gold and freedom. I thought we got along well. Why do you want me dead? It's brave of you to appear in person. I applaud your courage, and am impressed by your stupidity.
I have wanted to personally witness your demise.
Orzala snaps angrily.
Or do you think I'm scared of you? Ah! You have no idea how powerful I am. Evzamira was nothing compared to me. And now my father has freed me from those accursed seeds. I am no longer bound. I am Baphomet's daughter, the strongest of his offspring. I've reclaimed my rightful place, and now I will destroy you.
I thought we were going along so well. Why do you want me dead? Orzala's voice rises triumphantly.
Father will see how wrong he was about me. He'll reward me with his favor when I present him with your head. I'll be the greatest of Baphomet's daughters once more. And that half-mortal upstart Vorlesh will crawl on her knees before me. I'll rat the armies of Alushinira. Then I'll cut down Descari's lackeys and take his army for myself. And once that's done, it'll be your turn, Crusaders. I'll make you kneel before the beast. Lord of Beasts, I can read.
Kraber, what are our chances of survival? The assassin sent to kill you wasn't particularly competent. A mere amateur. I doubt Orzala's other henchmen are much more impressive. I'll string them all like kittens, Commander. Orzala's eyes burn with hatred. She glares at the dwarf and gnashes her teeth angrily. You've lured the wrong beast into your trap. These amateurs think too highly of themselves. It's time for them to see a real professional at work. Sweet dreams, everyone.
We will be victorious.
Rosa. And everyone goes before us. Okay, so the question is, do we... So there's like 4 dudes here. So first I walk like away a tiny bit. And then like what? We do stuff like just Realm of the Dead or something? But I mean that's like 200 damage. Which will kill 1, 2... Wait, are you shitting me? Beside her, none of these... not even... Huh? When was I supposed to get this quest? I was gonna say, I'll just kill everyone. Huh? Oh well, she's immune to energy drain, but like, not that it matters, really. Okay. Hey, Orzala, you have 100 hit points left. What? What? I know I could just kill her with Hellfire Ray, but like... I kinda wanna see her do... I cannot even see her do something. Because Bone Shatter just killed her. Orzala is curled up on the ground in anguish. What the fuck was this? Called up on the ground in anguish, she slams her fist down angrily. This isn't how it was supposed to end. Why? Why are you so damn strong, mortal? Going back to Palatown for that one quest line you missed. That's how it feels like, yeah. Number 100 Mewtwo. What's up, Rattata boy? Yeah, when Joey calls you again, it's like, hey, my Rattata! It grows stronger! What up, nerd? It's like, okay, dude, let me swipe by, like, murder your Rattata for the billionth time. And you, Shorty, you foul little worm. You've ruined everything. He didn't have to do anything. He didn't do anything. He just stood there, not even menacingly. Greybor smirks beneath his beard. Now, why would you say such horrible things, Horzala? Don't you know that words can cut as deep as a blade? You shouldn't have come after me. Plan worked, Greybor. Greybor begins to fill his pipe, his gaze indifferently at the corpses piled up around him. Of course it did, Commander. Horzala thought she could convince me to commit betrayal, but she forgets that treachery works both ways. What will you offer me in exchange for your life, demon? Horzala laughs bitterly. Nothing. Once my father hears of my failure, takes everything from me. Even the guild. Aww, poor baby. Well, he shouldn't have come after me. Horzala writhes on the ground and howls hysterically. I ate you! Oh, how I ate you! I think we're done here. One of these nights, we should meet up at the tavern to celebrate. Drinks are on me. Hooray! Look, stuff like a quarterstaff and a pike. I guess I'm too stupid to identify them.
I'll go ahead.
I forgot that I'm no longer an intelligent-based character, but a charisma-based. So I'm like, oh, what does this mean? Look, pretty item. Oh my god, I hate it. No, I don't. It's great. Okay. Well, let's go back to Dresden for now. I failed to sneak past, okay.
Enemy approaching.
Who are you? Cultist archers? Okay. Wait, level 9? Wait, should we do something that we haven't done in ages? Should we summon skeletons? Wait. I feel something is not quite right. Interesting, I got a very different version of this quest. Did you not make Greybor like you? So, this is not 1d4 plus 2. Where is it? Wait, 2, 4... No, this is like 7. Well, I assume up there's like more dudes? So how about some more? Just summon 9 more skeletons who are all unable to hit anything. Oh, there's a dude up there. Yeah, just get him. Get his ass. Everyone, run. This is great. I love this. We're back to basics, guys. Okay, like for real though?
Simply business.
How about you just... Oh, wow. Okay, he's really down. Like, he's really not doing the best right now. Okay. Hey. Maybe I should... Okay, this one should be enough, maybe? Oh, no, only half. That's okay. Oh, I see why I dealt so much damage with my Bone Shatter, is because I had the maximized rot on. That might have been it. But what happened in your quest? Bam! Get fucked. Okay, and then they have to... Oh, they do not know the way, so they... I forgot that that's how they work. That they cannot see what's not visible. Guys, it's like over here. I got a mission where I had to control Greybore to ambush the commander. Huh? What? That is very different, yeah. Wild. Magic missile. Oh. Okay. Good work. Good work, everyone. You had to control Greybore to ambush yourself? How does that make sense? Oh look, there they are, Dragon Slayers. Eh. So... Whoa, what the fuck? There is... Oh, a 15er army, huh? Campaign. Ah, for fuck's sake, I keep forgetting that they do not keep moving. For whatever reason. Okay, you keep moving. And then go this way, I guess. Boop. Okay, you... keep... like, start going this way, I guess. And you start going that way. Because you're really the only one who can do anything. What do we want? We want more liches, maybe? Or more dragons? Who else do we have? Oh look, we have Dragon Slayers in this army now. You know what? How about more Dragon Slayers? Split up. Give me more Dragon Slayers. There. Walk a tiny bit. Perfect. Here. Boop. 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 I don't know how many more we just got, but honestly, it also doesn't super matter. You. Keep on walking this way, I guess. Okay. Skip a day. There you go. Nope. You keep also running this way. Maybe you can catch up? Nope. Well, we can wait. We can wait one day. Skip a day. Oh, for fuck's sake. Monks are recruited. Did I do that? Okay, Deadman walking. You meet up with these nerds. Take them in. Thank you. You go there. Thank you. Come on. Ah, perfect. Hurrah! You. Where are my silly babies? Down there. So we send you all the way down there. I think down there it was. Hooray! And then we skip it. Oh, events. Upstart. An arrogant officer from Taldor arrived in Dresden at the head of a large unit. She immediately demanded that all the commander's authority be transferred to her as the most experienced military leader. Any attempt to chide her fell off on deaf ears. And she took her troops out on raids to demonstrate her exceptional talent. Naturally, she instantly got herself into trouble. Pronounce the officer dead. Safe, the officer summons an enemy army. Defeating it recruits an experienced Taldan general and 25 cuirassiers and 15 wizards. I don't care. Send Greybor to help. Rescuing the arrogant general. Experienced Taldan general was recruited. Wait, what? This does the same as this. Oh, but this doesn't summon an army. I do not need an army. Give me the morale, I guess. There we go. There's news from Canabris about an upcoming festival. Ari Snow is ready to report on it. Okay. Okay. I guess we do that. Sure. Let's talk about a festival. Hey, Greybor, you get to enter. Half measured. Sure, let's talk first with Greybor. Actually. Business first, then pleasure, I guess. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Hello.
Follow my lead.
Greybor. Greybor, where are you? Hello.
Is that the commander who entered the lair of assassins unafraid, wreaking havoc and personally murdering everyone in sight? Why, yes, I think it is him. Well, beer is on me today, just like I promised.
Greybor greets you loudly, puffing on his pipe as usual. Can I expect more attempts on my life?
There, of course, but he no longer has weapons like Horsala's Assassin's Guild at his command. And the Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth are no match for them. I don't think you need to be wary of any more attacks.
Baphomet won't stop there, of course, but he no longer has weapons like Horzala's Assassin's Guild at his command, and the Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth are no match for them. Okay, Have you ever been tempted to betray me? Thank you for remaining loyal to me. Well, have you been ever tempted to betray me?
Well, maybe a little, perhaps. But I never violate the terms of my contracts. Justice, villainy, loyalty, treachery. All these words carry no meaning for me anymore. But my reputation, for that, I will put my life on the line.
You can say whatever you want, but you have a faithful and noble heart. You have proven that you always keep your word. Your reputation is well deserved. I'm not sure that I would have done the same if I were in your place. Well, you've proven that you always keep your word. Your reputation is well deserved.
Did you ever have any doubts about me, Commander?
Gribor looks flattered as he exhales a huge cloud of tobacco smoke. Thank you for remaining loyal to me.
It's not about loyalty. It's just business, and... But perhaps you are right about that. I like you. I rarely say that to people, and almost never to my employers. But here we are.
The dwarf cuts off abruptly and goes silent for a while. He puffs on his pipe, lost in thought. Finally he speaks.
I enjoy traveling with you, and I would have felt regret if you had died. Apparently our adventures together have made me overly sentimental.
Have you ever thought about what you're going to do when this war is over? You know that I think highly of you. Have you ever thought about quitting the assassination business? Have you ever thought about what you're going to do when this war is over?
I'll remain a drifter and a killer. Nothing will change.
There's an undercurrent of sadness beneath Gravor's bravado. Just know that I think highly of you.
Same goes for you. I never regretted getting involved with you. Even though the whole thing seemed like a utter failure at times.
Have you ever thought about quitting the assassination business?
Maybe I have, and maybe I haven't. Have you ever noticed how I wish all my victims sweet dreams? It's a handy catchphrase that I've been using for many years. A farewell to someone I'm about to snuff out. I've been thinking about it a lot recently. Am I actually wishing myself sweet dreams? Preparing to go to my eternal rest every time I go into a fight? I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting old.
I like this.
Anyway, fortune doesn't favor those who think too much about tomorrow instead of living in the present. Right now, I'm fighting the world wound under your command. As for what happens next, we'll just have to see.
You could become more than just a hired killer.
I don't know. Perhaps I really could dedicate my life to something more important than doing dirty work for the rich. I've always known that one shouldn't talk to Crusaders too much. Your idealism is contagious.
He whacks his finger at you with a grin. You do have a daughter.
Yes, my little Mora. Do you think she would want to see me again after all these years? What would she think of me if I told her how I'd been earning my bread all this time? That I left her to do this kind of work? I'm afraid to hear the answers. I only hope that she will be able to forgive me if I ever get the chance to see her again.
After we win the war, I think you should retire and go find your family. Ooh. I think you should stop being an assassin and become a crusader instead. No. You were born to kill. Don't abandon your calling. It's not bad to from time to time do a good deed. Because I don't really... I like Grey Boar. After we win the war, I think you should retire and go find your family.
Maybe you are right. Every road eventually comes to an end, and I've been treading this path for quite a long time. Fine. Let us have one more go at defeating some indomitable evil. And then I'll go into retirement.
Greybor smirks for a moment, but he can't hide the sadness that creeps into his cocky bravado of his words. I'm glad we had this talk.
You know, Commander. You know, I've always thought that I was a loner by nature. I don't like people. I don't give a damn about them. They don't give a damn about me. And that's how it's always been. Until I met you. Are an exception to all the rules. It is completely wrong for a hired blade to have any kind of personal affection for a client. But I do. Whatever lies ahead, I will never regret going on that dragon hunting mission with you.
Hooray!
Surprised to hear such words from an assassin, Commander.
Greybor's face is bright red. He smoothes down his beard, takes a long draw from his pipe, and gives a deep sigh as he inhales a thick cloud of smoke. Finally regains his composure and continues in a more normal tone. I have nothing else to say.
In that case, let this story become a good memory of how we cheated death itself.
Yes, let's go with that.
We should rest. You don't want me to fight tired, do you?
I'm off work. Yay! How we doing, gamers? Hello, Isaac.
I know what to do.
I just told an assassin that, hey, you're totally cool, and he's like, yeah, you know, I might like you too. You might be okay
Greetings,
as
Commander.
well.
Today I come bearing good news.
And then
An
I told him like,
invitation.
hey, you know,
Canobras is
maybe
throwing
you
a
should
festival to
retire
celebrate the
after all this
Crusaders,
is done.
and
He's
you
like,
are the
you
guest of honor.
know, maybe. So we've done a good deed of all this game, and now back to being evil. What did she say? I come bearing good news, an invitation. Canabris is throwing a festival to celebrate the Crusaders, and you are the guest of honor. What kind of festival? Just using our roguish charm on the rogue, basically.
I'm sure you remember how the Crusade started. Demons attacked Canabris, turning a celebration into a massacre and then laying waste to the city. Now Canabris has been rebuilt, and the demons suffer one defeat after another. And all this is thanks to you. The citizens wish to reclaim the celebration stolen from them, and from you, at the start of the war.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm the best person for that. I'm kind of the Lord of the Undead, but sure. Wouldn't it be better to wait until after the war has ended?
You recently won a glorious victory at Iz. While the Crusade is far from over, this still calls for a celebration. My advice is to allow yourself and your companions this brief respite. It will help you gather strength before the final battle.
Okay, well, if I go, who should I take?
Everyone, without a doubt. Each one of your companions has fought long and hard.
Sure,
It would be
we
unfair
take
to leave anyone behind.
everyone.
Glad to be of service.
Half
Oh, and
a
one more
coin.
thing. This came with the invitation. I'm not sure what it means, but it looks like some sort of sign. I assume the other half is in the possession of someone who will be waiting for you in Canabris.
Okay, we got
That
half
is
a
all.
coin. Nice.
Have an enjoyable break.
Thank you. Are we just teleported there? Nope, of course not. That would be too easy. Da-da-da-da-da. Let's build a fort somewhere first, maybe. Let's see. Can we build a fort somewhere? Wait, what are you? It's like the Citadel DLC from ME. I don't know. I don't know. This is a bastion. This is a Outpost, outpost, outpost. Bastion. Didn't I upgrade? Yeah, this one became a fortress, no? Camp on the ferry. What if... Oh, this must be the last thingy-majig, no? Okay, we can just teleport right ahead, like in front of it. Hey, how much room do you have here? Probably none. I probably need a 2x2. Oh, well, but there's a 2x2 free. We should look at that. Hey, how do you feel about... Can I build that here? Can I not? Brood? What the fuck? Okay. I can't. I was gonna build a thing here, but I'm not allowed to. Hi. Olive Lorry. No. Oh no. Wait, do I have to build it in the... Do I have to build it in Dresden? Maybe? Do I have to build the fortress thingy in Dresden? Do I have to research it first? Build. Citadel. Oh, it needs a fort. No, that's not what I'm looking for, though. Stronghold? Yeah, stronghold. I could just tear down one of these. Or +1 bonus to attack. Do we need an academy? Should I tear on one of the halls of strategy? For all trainable units. This gives me these guys. Wiki does not list the stronghold, it's Dresden only. Maybe I need a fortress then? I think ferry on the thingy-majig was my fortress. Where is that? Here? Nope. Ferry... No, here, fortress. Wait, what? How does going back not give me a... This is Dresden. Should be here soon. Come on. Come on. Sail a mud buggy. Sail a mud buggy, bless. How's it going? I hope you're doing well. Can I build a... Could I technically build a fortress here? I cannot. Good man. Good, good, good. How are the caddies? I can build a citadel, but not a fortress. What does it need to build a fortress? Huh? It makes no sense. Still need to supervise them. Yeah, I mean they're still small, aren't they? So it makes sense. Huh. I cannot build it in the fortress, which should be the largest building area. Honestly, who cares? It's just more people we can make, and I don't think there's an achievement for that. What the fuck? Hello. Hello, Echo. Hello, Crowdo. Hello, Ego. Hello, is me. I'm Urs. You might know me or seen me before. Yeah, Echo rated too. Hello. How are you doing? I mean, I think most people know me. I'm playing video games, mostly role-playing games. Who's Urs? Who is Urs? Good question. I was gonna say you're like early. What did you play? I know what Crowder was playing. Oh, you played Fatal Frame. Right. I hope you're feeling better soon, Echo. I do hope you're feeling better soon. Thank you, Big Gun. But yeah, I'm playing. I'm in the like end spurts of Pathfinder: Wrath of the Righteous. But I hate that game. I hate it. Why do you hate it? But yeah, we're doing like it was mean to you. Aw, how? Did it like spook you? Did it spook you? But yeah, so we're in the end games of this this here game. Was just stuck for 2 hours. That sucks. Yeah. If it makes you feel better, I spend whole streams in this game solving puzzles with others. And just barely did it in a stream. So it just happens. Sometimes we're just a bit just stuck on things. Wait, you're on the wrong path. Fuck. Well. But I mean, I'm sure it'll get better. I'm sure it will get better. But yeah, I'm playing Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. This is the end of the game, really, kind of. I'm like doing the last few side quests. And then I'm gonna tackle the last dungeon or area. And we'll just like end the game and then switch to the next one. The game is fun, but very long. For those who can read, which I assume most people can, but most people also choose not to do that. I've spent 108 sessions playing this game, and each session is a stream, and each stream is approximately 3 plus a bit hours long. So, you know, spend a bit of time in this game. This is me, this is my character. I'm a lich, so that means I'm undead. It is a big game. To be fair, I make it longer by loading a lot of times, by reading everything out loud. I do silly voices. I did become Lich Kage. I just take my time and I play especially the fights in so-called turn-based mode, meaning every decision, every turn, every person is controlled by itself. I'm just gonna flex because I love it. So in this game you can upload your own picture. Yeah, turn-based is based. So you can upload your own picture, and then it just appears in game. So I got art of my character first without like this whole like lich thing, and then some more with. And this is me. I started as an alchemist, and now I'm a sorcerer who just explodes everyone with death magic. Yeah. I have a bunch of undead companions that I rarely ever use. And then some more. I'm good at explaining. I've just recently started streaming again after like almost, well, not quite 2 week break, but like 1.5-ish week break. Who needs companions when you have death magic? I mean, I still have companions, but you know. But yeah, sometimes I do streams on Saturday, which is like, the art looks amazing. Yeah, I know. Thank you. Welcome back to streaming too. Yeah, thank you. I sometimes do stealth kind of games on Saturdays, which is, I played through the Dishonored series. I'm still in Dishonored, Death of the Outsider. And after that, I'll probably play Prey. We're gonna continue this. So there's this crusade mode, that is basically army management, and for those who played it, it's effectively, it's a bit like Heroes of Might and Magic with the combat system. So you see, I have a commander, which is a hero basically, and then I have these units. Spellcasters are OP. And that's it. Like, that's like all there is really to know. I have these extra abilities. Technically, I could have just teleported them. I don't know why I didn't. But no, what else? Oh yeah, Sundays, I usually, again, I'm like kind of, fiddling myself back into streaming again. Sundays, I usually or sometimes do reading streams or just talking streams, where I read short stories, or I just talk about stuff. I think the last thing that I did was, I can actually show you, because, God, did I save it somewhere? I must have, right? Wait, let me, I think it's under downloads, maybe? It is not. Okay, that will make it more complicated. Okay, I have no clue. But I made a tier list. I did make a tier list. For the next game that I want to play. If there's any questions about the game, about me, feel free. I'm horrible at this whole stuff. And else, I will just keep playing. This will not probably be super interesting of a fight, because this army is overpowered. But we will still, like, and this is supposed to be a super army of the enemy, but, you know, it will still work quite decently. Or will still be quite interesting, because they don't just run away. La 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 la. Okay. Hello, Kopi. Hello, hello. Okay. So, again, everyone who has never played Heroes of Might and Magic, this is basically how it looks as well. Okay, do we want to firestorm just like in here and see who survives? I think... So this is just our hero, who just killed everyone but one unit, who is gonna get taken out by a single attack by our archers. So this was the hardest fight in the game on this map, or at least supposedly the hardest, according to the game itself. Fire damage is annoying because two types of... Yeah, I mean... But in this case, none of them were, funnily enough, so... Balrog. Yeah, Balrogs are mean. And Babaus, right? Well, errand is complete. So... no, I know what you mean. It's not Balrog. It's, Balor. I was like, the fuck are they? Yeah, it's Balor. I knew instantly what you meant, but I was like, yeah, no. Balrog. Of course they're called Balrog. It's great if you just know what the other person means. I mean, they are basically Balrogs, let's be fair. I don't need these guys. Why am I... Okay, so that was... I guess So, we can either finish the game now, or we do a party, or we do, take care of some gnoblins. And I just say legally distinct Balrog that you should still treat like they were Balrogs. Yep, very much so. Very legally distinct Balrogs. Oh, okay. Who are you? Oh, it's you. Okay. Commander, the army of the Champions of the Abyss has been routed. Koramzadi has fled to Threshold and abandoned his invincible allies. Odin's pale face, normally so calm, now bears an expression of barely contained exultation. This is a triumph for all of Golarion. We've made it clear to every plane out there that we can repel an attack by any opponent. All the Balrogs are made of wet noodles in this game. Oh, Balors? Kind of. Yeah. If they do not get the jump on you, they are kind of eh. We've taught the demons a lesson that they won't forget. The sacrifices we've made in this war have thus proven effective. Seems like your path is to knock one esteemed abyss dweller after another off their pedestals. Who's going to be your next enemy? Lamash to herself.
Take that, you vermin! Force a chorus for the war chief!
I mean, the late game is... Yeah, the late game is quite easy. The troops are still in the process of tallying up the spoils, and the battlefield looks like a blood-soaked treasure vault. The demons learned that it was dangerous to mess with those mad Golarians, so they splurged on their best gear. It's all ours now, and we need to decide what to do with it. Are we going to keep these artifacts for ourselves? Demonstrate our trophies to all of Avestan, or destroy them in divine purifying flames? Your dream has come true. The greatest general of Abyss is undone. I bow to your strategic genius. Odin lows his head humbly. Did you find what you were looking for on the front lines? I have found not peace. No, I have not found peace, and my dreams still burn. And yet I've found the courage to stand against the flames. Odin looks at you directly and fearlessly, as befit a man who has met his doom and refused to give in. Oh, he speaks more... Okay, so he speaks with more gravitas. He's like less the shy boy now. I have found peace, and my dreams still burns... My dreams burn still, and yet I've found the courage to stand against the flames. There we go. He now found, you know, some balls. What are you going to do now? I will go on protecting people, in memory of the fallen and for the glory of the living. My service will not end until I draw my last breath. You're a worthy soldier, Odin. Carry on with your service. I have become so, thanks to you. Know that I will always remember the one who believed in me and gave me a chance to atone for the sins of the past. The biggest battle is still to come. We need every weapon we can get. The commander gains the armed to the teeth feat, which provides +3 luck bonus to damage. Wait, me? I gained that.
Okay. Place all the trophies elsewhere in plain sight as a symbol of our victory. Let our triumph be known to all. The commander gains the Doom of Demons feat, which provides a +3 luck bonus to attack. Or let the clerics commit this taint of the flames. Favor of the Gods, which provides a +3 luck bonus to AC. Okay. Do I need attack? Honestly, attack maybe? +3 isn't little. But that's only me. And I don't do attacks. The question with the damage is, does that account for spells as well? But then it's only +3 damage, so I feel that's not much. I guess I just take the AC. As much as I don't want the clerics to commit it, but they shouldn't have told me this. Let the clerics commit this taint to the flames. The gods will be pleased with this act. I'm certain it won't go unnoticed, Commander. Oh, I don't care. Standing solemnly, Odin says in a slightly trembling voice, what I'm about to say may be inappropriate, even unacceptable for an officer speaking to their superior, but I'm proud to serve you. When I was a boy, I imagined myself as a general who would give back to the armies of Mendev their unstoppable might. Then I grew up and left those childish fantasies behind. But then you appeared, and they weren't childhood fantasies anymore, and I was even able to participate. Could I dream of anything more? Never. The trials we have overcome together have made our warriors into ideal soldiers, cogs in the mechanism of war. Good work, Commander. I never thought I'd be interested in a career in the military, but I suppose even I wouldn't mind serving in such an unstoppable and well-arranged army if I were younger and the pay were higher. Ah, well, you're an odd duck, Odin. What kind of a person dreams of war? A loving family, a warm house, crisp beer in the cellar. Sure, that's something to aim for, but war? Where's the dream on that? Except for dreaming that it'll end soon, so you can get on with living your real life. And thank the gods we've made that happen at last. Odin squares his shoulders and salutes you solemnly. Commander, it is an honor for me and for all your officers to serve in your army. I mean, you bet your ass it is. Okay. I mean... Sure. Do we now have that as a feat? Where do I see my feat? Is it somewhere here? Do I have my feet? It is not here. is not here. I don't know where. Maybe it doesn't happen yet. Okay. Anyways, let's party. Let's just party. Do we have anything to do in the streets? Did we? I think not. No, I don't think so. We could sell some stuff, but honestly, not relevant. Okay, you can go. We take you, 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 and we take you. Our whole standard troop back together at last. Okay. We have something to do in the crusade. Oh, report. Okay. The army of the champions of the abyss gathered by Kuramazdi was thought to be invincible. See, they were thought to be invincible, and we killed them in 2 actions. The crushing defeat delivered by the commander has demonstrated the folly of his belief. The greatest, fiercest, and proudest warriors of the abyss have been put to the dry Sarkorian ground, thus proving that even demonic rage cannot bring down the fearless defenders of Golarion. Huzzah!
Is oh, close. There we go. I was like, what were we waiting for? Okay. I mean, let's party and then. Can I teleport? I cannot even go anywhere near there. Gargoyle Canyon? What is near here? I guess we can go to the ridge first. I guess we do. I guess we can do the. What just happened? There is, for real? The freaking. Where do these demon armies come from? Like, what do they? What do they think? Like what? Okay. It's like. Okay, the silly babies are not even close. But we can just teleport them. If I do not keep pressing right mouse button. Okay, and they're in position. Okay, perfect. Now we can keep walking. And they will just attack. Keep walking, walking, walking. The lock will be spammed by... Oh, and... Okay, we just do this. Looks good, honestly. Let's not have a hearty meal, but let's have some... What is it? Monster casserole? Nope. Cheese crostata. There we go. Yes, please. Begin resting. So we will deal with some goblins. Do the DLC or part... I assume it's a shorter DLC. And then... Or should we do the DLC the next time? Honestly, I kinda want to do the DLC next time and now just end probably with the festivals. You can maybe start the DLC depending on how long the festival lasts. Yeah, let's just go here instead. Yeah, just that's okay. I don't know who's in there, but are you sure the festival isn't DLC? No, I'm not. But it sounds like less DLC than other things. I wouldn't know what kind of DLC it would be. Okay. I need definitely more of these guys. Get fucked. Get fucked. Get fucked. Like, do I have an overview somewhere here over like what DLCs I have? Players? No. Let's wait a second. Yeah, now we can just walk here and whack. Whack. Excuse me. I just need... You didn't hear anything, but I had to mute, so... I guess I'm apologizing for muting. Which doesn't quite make sense. Yeah, it's Dance of the Mass, the OC. Ew. So it's probably not short. Ew, okay. Huh. Well. Huh. Get whacked. Get whacked. I see you fell for the dragon hunter trap too. I mean, it was either that or like casters, and honestly, I don't really care either way.
Okay, I guess if it's Dance of the Mask, which was like a bigger one, I think, then we can go for this one first. They're bad no matter what you pick, you can't stack them fast enough to... I mean, yeah, that one was clear to begin with, but at least they're better than hardened, like, warriors or whatever they're called. Like, hardened veterans. Like, It's kind of like the dragons. Like, here, have the dragons. You get, like, one of them. Those at least can tank a bit? Yeah, but... Eh. I'm at a point where I don't... where I shouldn't need to tank anything, really. Demon Army was kind of decent. I mean... my undead army is decent, I would say. I have 3,600 skeleton sharpshooters who one-shot pretty much everything. Thanks to the power of Call to Arms, I have like a decent amount of liches. The dragons are like aight, I guess. The Idu start is the general one shooting everyone, and then archers. Yeah. Yeah, very much so. Oh, for fuck's sake, you now have to go. Guess who now has to run all the way back? You can also make those spider robots. Wait. What spider robots? Not you. We take you. We take you. I can make those weird dudes. Those are the most spider ones, if anything. Like here, this is my... I mean, you just saw it, right? But like Warriors of the Device, some monks, some weird shield bearers that I just had lying around, and cuirassiers. This is my living people army, and it's mostly just protect these guys from taking damage so they can take stuff out. Yeah, we don't need to hire people, honestly. The device thing is, I mean, it's very slow. It's just not fast enough, really. It just gives you kind of free units. So I guess that's nice. Everything but AoE one shot. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't need to be AoE one shot in my opinion, but just everything that isn't like. Let's do like.
We'll make things right.
Let's do like basic.
Anything new?
Okay. We still have never fixed. That's okay.
Speak with your actions.
You do
I'll
this.
watch your back.
At least the most minimum of buffs. And you sit on your dinosaur, please. How is my formation? It is correct. Huzzah!
As it should be.
Okay, let's save. General's RP and the minigames otherwise is very boring. It's definitely not as interesting. The choices kind of suck. The fact that you can get Morbid Bridge ahead. Hello, corrupted goblins. The fact that you can like build a spellcaster lodge and half the units you gain from there are not spellcasters. Or not even half the units. More than half of the units. Is kind of... eh. Okay. Oracles, really. Okay, sure. I'll just run in there.
This is DLC, yeah. This is the DLC that is a mix over with mine Children of Morta? No. What is it called again? It's one of them. Mines of Moria? I swear to God, I know. Visitors from Morta. Yeah. It's yeah, Children of Morta. Oh my God, I did remember for once. Okay. I mean, can you just do this? There we go. I mean, it's just two of them. Okay, there we go. Hello. Oh, there's some on the other side. Okay, sure. Hello. We'll just wait. Okay, animate dead. Interesting choice. I think I got assassins from yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like, if I think Spellcaster Lodge, I'm not thinking assassins. I got monks from there. Like, it was like bards, assassins, or monks or something like that. I'm like, huh? Like, bards are even at least like partial spellcasters, but like, what? Where's that coming from? Okay. Just go here, please. Thank you. Can get witches? Yeah, maybe, I think. Okay, how about we just do this and see who dies? Okay, you just walked through my cloud kill. Excuse me. That's quite rude, actually.
Retreat is not an option.
We just murder you to death. I mean, I don't wanna use all my spell slots. Walk here. He says, and we'll just use all his spell slots. Rude. Oh, where'd you come from? Hello? Okay, she has this 3 times, might as well use it sometimes. Okay. We don't need Cloud Kill. It doesn't do shit. Oh, she's almost dead. Amazing. Good thing that you then run all the way to the front. Do you have concealment? Oh man. Okay, there we go. Now you have death. Ha! Take that, you nasty goblins! The girl blows a raspberry at the pile of ashes that is left of the enemy, her ginger braids bobbing merrily. Pew! Phew! Not pew. I had a hard time with them. Without you, it would probably have taken all day. Thanks for your help. Lucy steps back, her eyes fixed on you. Sorry, but Dad says I should clear of walking skeletons, and, well, you are walking. And a skeleton. Who are you and what are you doing here? The ghost speaks rapidly, rushing to get it all out. My name is Lucy Bergson. I came here with my dad. His name is John, and we were looking for my puppy, Riker. He was taken by evil goblins. They took him and then went through this shiny circle, went after them, and ended up here. How did you come here, if you are from a different world? Was it a portal, a ritual, or a magic item? Statistically, all 3 of these methods are equally likely. All other methods combined constitute only about 0.28
of the remaining statistical probability. This might be a child playing make-believe. However, if she truly has come here from another world... Wait, when did she say she's from another world? She never said anything about coming from another world. How did we end up with that conclusion? Huh? She never said anything about coming here from another world. She said she stepped through a circle. However, if it truly comes from another world, others may follow. This could well end in an invasion. Are you sure those were goblins? They looked strange. The corruption changed them. We live in a big mountain called Morta. Its spirits are sick and it poisons everything around it, even goblins. Although they were always nasty even before the corruption.
I don't understand. Take your time and tell me everything from the start.
You sound like Mom.
Lucy blows a stray strand of hair off her forehead and pouts.
Well, the nasty goblins took my pet wolf.
Then they opened a portal and went through it, taking Riker with them. Dad and I went after them, and then even more goblins came through after us. But those were different evil goblins. The corruption made them cruel and dangerous, so we all teleported here to your world. It's strange, very different, everything is so bright and weird. Dad went after the goblins to bring Riker back, and he told me to wait here. As I was waiting, evil goblins attacked me, and then you came. I'm waiting for Dad and Riker so that we can all go back home. Well, I've been waiting for ages now, and they haven't come back yet. I'm kinda worried. Only a little bit, though. Can you help me find them, pretty please? I need to ask you something.
Sure, go ahead.
You came from a different world, but you're talking about it like it's something mundane.
Well, not mundane, exactly. I haven't been to other worlds before, but I've grown up seeing all kinds of miracles happen around me. You see, we Bergsons aren't all run-of-the-mill family. We defend our world from evil spirits and fight the corruption, battle all kinds of monsters, weave spells, have visions, and then... The girl flaps her hands about energetically and her braids sway like little flames. It's a great adventure to travel to a different world, but I would probably be a lot more surprised if I wasn't a Bergson, so... Tell me about your father. Dad, well,
He's Dad. Big and strong, he protects everyone, got a shield and a sword and a big beard.
You'll know him when you see him.
Riker is the name of your pet wolf.
Yeah, he's a wolf, but he's small, like a regular dog. He's white, and fluffy, and simply the best. He's part of the family, and Bergsons never leave their own behind. That's why Dad and I came here, to get him back.
Let me drink something. If you came here through Goblin Portal, how will you get back home?
Lucy smiles, her eyes sparkling with mischief. There's a secret way, magic crystals. They always take us back home, no matter where we are or what happens to us.
Even death.
Yeah, right before we are about to die, the crystal takes us somewhere safe.
Very useful magic. Thank you for your answers.
Don't even mention it.
I want to know more about your world.
I'm not much of a storyteller. Grandma Margaret normally tells them, and Dad is a pretty good storyteller too.
Lucy taps her fingers against each other.
You should find Dad. He'll be able to tell you everything.
I will try to find your father and the cub.
Really? You're the best. The goblins went to the caves behind these ruins. Dad went after them. I'll wait here in case Dad or Riker gets back before you do.
Okay, sure. Loot! That is worthless! Huzzah! Oh, didn't I also have... Do I have, like, unidentified? If I just do Nope, 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 okay. What was what could it be called? Like unknown? Oh no, it was just okay. Okay, so we gained what? Let me have a look. Newest to oldest. +5 quarterstaff, monk, fire, spell resistance, 15 use magic device check. Okay. Still not as good as the one she has right now. What about you? DC all saving throws, made to overcome spell resistance. A +1 bonus to... Okay, the fuck is CL? Caster level. +4 bonus on checks made to overcome spell resistance, and +15 bonus on use magic device. Okay. No, not better. Then we found this, which is a heavy puck, big +5. Okay, nothing of interest. Perfect. Just what you would hope. Regio, what is down here? Oh, hello. Hello there.
Look, there's something shiny in the water. You fool, forget the Chinese. There are Bergsons around. It hurts so bad. Hey, there's someone there. Bergsons, maybe?
No. Not quite. Okay, we'll just wait. We'll just wait. Come at me, bruv. Never mind. Don't come at me. Hey. So, what happens if I just do this? Okay, well, that was easy. Oh, look, money.
It went splendidly.
Ancient crumbling rocks. It looks like an ancient Sicorian crypt. Get across. Huzzah! Loot. Get across. To the wait. To the ruins? And then more to the ruins? Or what? What is over here? This is to the cave. Wait, am I supposed to go to the ruins or to the caves? Strange guests. Fight John, fight Riker. To the caves or to the ruins? Let's go to the ruins. Sounds more promising. To the wall. To the window. To the wall. Hello. It seems that the Sicorians forgot this place long before the demon incursion.
Now, what is that?
La, la, la.
What do we have here?
Ooh, secret tunnel. Indeed, secret tunnel. Wow, Advent of Vast Intellect +2. Yeah, this is definitely a place that you're supposed to find and get into earlier. Heaven strike. Who are you? Oi. Man. I want to explore first. Who the fuck are you?
Logic is lacking.
Just random nerds? Okay, well, let me just walk here. Find, you know, I don't know. Let's summon a dragon. There we go. Sounds about right. Yep. Mirror image. Blech. Thanks. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, I'll get us back to this spot next time. Oh my god, that... now I know why... I forgot how shitty that stupid... Oh my god. Why would you? You... What the fuck? That's... 3 people with reduced... no, no, we're gonna... Oh my god. Then run there and poke him in the butt. There we go. Oh, God. Darren, you get to rub everyone with freaking diamond dust. Oh my god, this dragon, I swear to God. Oh my god. You start doing this on yourself, might as well. I wasn't thinking. Okay. Siphon time. If I put this here, it hits every one of my dudes. That should be basically haste, yeah. Good. I swear to God. If it had done the same shit again, I would have cried. I don't know if that would have actually, but I might have. Did you buy that dragon killing weapon we saw earlier? What do you mean buy? I didn't have to buy anything. Wait, did we see something? I think I just... No, I just equipped it to, what's his face?
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
Okay, so first of all you do this, and in the meantime I will look for greater restoration in Bismuth. And on her... Who else? Who else lost? Didn't 3 people lose levels? Oh, himself. Okay, well. Cancel on yourself, please. Not quite what I wanted. Tashani Savitur.
He's restless. I wonder why.
Yeah, I wonder why. Okay, that should have been everyone. Okay. Let's not go much longer. Let's talk with the dad. Hope that he's not dead. Okay, what is wrong with you, Bismuth? Speak with me? Why are you paralyzed? Okay. You know what? Sure.
Save the last one for me.
At least my dragon is gone. God, imagine being put in a position where you say shit like this. I'm glad my dragon is gone. Swear to God. What's this? Give me your blood. You don't wanna. Okay, sure. Then don't. Guess then don't. Just shoot fire at him then. You. Oh, that was fast. Okay, sure. Just somehow manages to hit Reggio even though he's not in the circle. I take it. Hey, how about we do some chain lightning over here? Bzz, 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 bzz. You... Can you charge anywhere? Nope.
I'll cut you wide open.
Sure, then just stand there, I guess. Use divine power.
This one's mine.
Bonk this one. Good job. Fall, everyone. Fall. But else you're undead, so she cannot do that much. She can do this. Aha! Run. Okay. I mean, we can probably just bone explosion this good guy, right? There we go. A tall warrior clutches his sword and shield. His dark hair has a dash of grey. His stern face is tired, but his movements betray no sign of weakness. Thank you for your help. My name is John Berkson. John is looking into your empty eye sockets. Pardon my surprise. It's the first time I've fought alongside a skeleton. Usually they just attack me, like these ones. The man points at the defeated undead. I'm looking for my daughter's cub, a small white wolf. Have you seen him? Wherever he is, there's sure to be a bunch of goblins with him. Not yet, I'm working on it. I saw the goblin head to the cave through the ruins. But then I took a wrong turn and ended up in a skeleton's lair. I think the goblins are hiding in a different cave. Hopefully Riker is still with them. I'm afraid I'm not much help at the moment. I need some time to rest. Your daughter said you come from another world. Is that true? It does sound made up, doesn't it? But it's the truth. We really are from a different world. Tell me about yourself and your world. I need to tend to my wounds and make sure that my daughter is unharmed, but later I'd be happy to tell you more about where Lucy and I come from. Lucy's worried about you. She's waiting not far from this cave. Thank you. I'll go to my daughter at once. She's worried enough on my account today. See you. Bye. Loot everything. Okay. We have loot up here. Huzzah! What is that? Here lies Lance Tamal. He will never return. He will never be forgotten. Aw. Oh, that's mean, isn't it? The long forgotten heroes of old Sakura's lie within this wall. Hello? The water is rising. This place will soon be flooded. Oh, isn't that lovely? What's over here? Oh, loot. And these crystals are useless on their own, but they betray the fact that there's plenty of valuable ore nearby. Okay.
I'll go ahead.
Da 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 da. Go into this room, please. I have to put some shit into here.
A success worthy
The
of
diamond
praise.
shine and deepest dark will calm the raging dead. Really, I have to put diamonds in here? Diamond. Oh, sure. Split. I bet it will not even be worth it. Breastplate +1. How are you supposed to get freaking diamonds at this point? You pay for your greed.
No time
Yeah,
for
I don't think I will really though. I don't think I will. Like I really don't think I really will.
Here, Ghost Touch. Let's do this. Let's run over
Spirits
there.
demand your blood.
Was there another one? Okay, well, that's okay. Hey. Wanna do this? Pew 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 pew. Gonna prepare to go to the school. See you in a few hours. Have a good day with the kids. You just help me. And by that I mean I will just heal critically wound on you. Don't be too mean to the kids. I'll just wait. Okay. Are you fucking for real? I swear to God. Oh my God.
Retreat is not an option.
I hate you.
Crusading isn't that boring after all.
Oh my God. I absolutely hate you. Who was it? Regil? Yeah, Regil. For fuck's sake.
You are today's sacrifice.
Stupid. Let me just yeah, just die here. You rub some diamond dust on Regil, please. He's tired right now. I know I could just use one of the bajillion, I think, no. I need this diamond as well. You pricks. Isn't even worth it. I swear to God, they want to have 2 diamonds for the crap. Who's greedy now, huh?
I know the way.
Swear to God. Like, bro, you're so greedy, like you ask for like 2 diamonds for the crap that you have. Let's go and rescue a pup, and then we. Or should we do that next? Nah, I think we'll go in here. We save. Say rescue the pup. Rescue the pub. Go. Party in Canabras. Canabras, I think. Threshold. Something like that, right? Okay. It's been a while. It's late though. I've started later than I planned to. I went longer than I planned to. But thank you all for coming. Thank you for sticking around if you did. I'll be back on Thursday. As far as I'm aware, at least. If I'm not, then I will say so in the Discord, which by the way I do have. I keep forgetting that to say hi. I have a Discord. Let's see. I will check something out and then decide who to raid.
Let's see, who could we raid? We could. Thanks for stream. Thank you for dropping by. Thanks for keeping me company and for being kind. And thanks, of course, to Echo and Crowdo for the raids. I forgot to give Crowdo a proper shout out. Let me do that right now. I was just slightly overwhelmed. Let's see. I think heck, why not? I never get to rate him. Let's rate Halbernacht. He just started. Make a rank someone. I'll probably end up watching after this. Sure, that also works. No. You can recommend. How is like like painting a miniature VTuber, like not a miniature VTuber, a miniature painting VTuber. There we go. He's like I rarely get to watch him because he starts way too late. That's not how you spell raid. Raid Halbernacht. He's a mimic elf. He's like the big bro, not actually brother, but like he's the scrunkle of the Echo community. But yeah, I'll be back on Thursday. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for sticking around. I'm horrible with words. I hope you had fun. Take care, everyone. Be kind, both to yourself and to others. It means probably more than you might realize just to be kind to others. Anyways, have a good one. See you another time. And bye-bye. Bye. Bye.